Good morning. How are we on this fine, fine day? I see Tea Leaf has joined us. Welcome, welcome. As you see, I haven't changed the background yet, but we did use your amazing thumbnail and it looks awesome. You did such a good job, Tea Leaf. It's freaking amazing. Yay, Alicia's here. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning. Although I can't say if it's a good morning or not. I'm still tired.
That I understand. At least I successfully got up at 6:30 and showered. So I'm still not up early enough to go for a walk, but if at least I can get up at 6:30 every day, that's one step in the right direction. Uh, I will get there eventually. So I figure I might as well wait until after multiverse, which is just in a couple weeks, because that's going to throw my schedule off anyways and I have to start over. So I can at least just get up and shower.
There you go.
And there's Christina with her new moniker, BookTube Mama. Good morning. And she says, good morning to Kelly and Alicia. I
Good
think
morning.
yesterday she said Charles is he's got a crazy work schedule, so he will probably not be here this morning.
Oh no.
We'll see if Coda comes. Christine and I both guilted him yesterday. We'll see if he comes in. Let's see. Because he's a writer too, right? So we're like, come on, dude, you gotta come write.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. And Tea Leaf, did you see Tea Leaf's amazing thumbnail is there as our schedule thumbnail now? It's just so darn cute. I freaking love it.
I saw that. It is.
Let's see. And Tea Leaf says, glad that we like it. Yeah, you rocked it. It's really, really cute. Christina also loves the new thumbnail. Tea Leaf says, thanks, Mama. And Tea Leaf says, oh, you're Christina. I will surely remember that and never be confused. I know she changed her name.
Oh, yeah, she changed her name.
Yep,
I was like, what are you talking about?
Sorry. She's got the penguins is how I knew because she changed it. I don't know if she changed. I noticed it yesterday. I'm not sure when she changed it. I think she said Anna told her she should change it.
I mean, fair enough.
Right. I know. I love it. And Molly's here. Good morning, Molly. And Molly's in here doing the reading. Yep, I got you. I feel you. I also am a reader. I mean, I'm a reader first. Everything else is on top of that. Let's see. And Christina says, remember to do all the things. I already remembered to take my meds. Something about Mondays. I'm good on Mondays. I'm looking forward to this because I did not have time to finish my story this weekend. I know no one is surprised. I cannot seem to prioritize my stupid writing, which is why I'm so glad I have these. So I can at least do it Monday through Friday in the morning.
Excuse me. Yeah, I was going to try to work on my story this past weekend, and I mean, I got a couple of my reading journal pages. I'm so excited. I want to like share it now, but I'm like, no, wait for the flip through. But some of the pages are so stinking cute. And I'm really proud of them. And so, but I've been trying to work on this story all weekend, and besides the reading journal, nobody has let me do anything.
See? Yeah, I feel you. No, I really had to finish some books for the readathon, the magical readathon.
Yeah.
Which I did to finish Divine Rivals, Alicia, and y'all are gonna love it. My gosh, it's so good. I have some minor complaints we can talk about, but it's just minor complaints. I gave it a 5-star. It's one of those books at the beginning, like through the first act, I was thinking 4-star. It's a good book, solid 4-star. By the time I ended up, like 5-star. It was really good.
Yay!
And by the way, there were no surprises for me as an editor. There were no surprises. That's why I always tell people the book doesn't have to surprise me because that's not fair to expect the book to surprise me when I do this for a living, right?
Right.
But I have to really enjoy the journey. Mm-hmm. I have to really have fun and care about the characters and want them to succeed. And when you hit the points I know you're going to hit anyways, you need to do it in a satisfying way, right? And she did, man. She rocked it. So
Oh, good, because I put it on my October TBR.
Yeah, so good. So good, so good. It's really hard not just to pick up the next book. It's the problem with not being a mood reader and with having goals. So I
Oh,
read a lot
yeah.
more, but it means I can't just,
Just
you
can't go
know.
to the next one.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
So excellent, excellent. Um, let's see. Christina says Coda should be up soon. He has to get Jane to school in like an hour. Christina Anna made me do it yesterday. Yeah. Oh, so it was yesterday. Okay, cool. Molly says, I want coffee. Yes, coffee. Coffee and contemplation is Christina's goal every morning. I have a ornaments cup today. So, and almond cherry creamer. It's delicious. Do you have a breakfast sandwich yet, Alicia?
it's in the microwave.
Excellent. On its
When
way.
this one is around me, I can't leave it unattended.
I have one of those. I get that. I get that.
He's been very bad lately because he stole food off of my son's plate this morning and he stole food off of my daughter's plate yesterday.
Oh.
So I don't know what his malfunction is, but we need to reprogram him.
I was like, sounds like he's functioning fine. He's a cat. We had one cat that when my daughter, she wouldn't drink all of her milk and she'd leave it on the table. Like she would clean her plate, but she would leave the cup. And the cat couldn't quite get his nose in it. So he would, that was the she cat. She would dump it over and drink it, right? It happened like every day. I'm like, Jenna, she's like, stupid cat. I'm like, no, who's smarter? You or the cat? Because the cat's getting what it wants. Because I would make her clean it up, right? I'm like, oh, nope, spilled your milk. You got to clean it up, right? She'd be so mad at the cat. I'm like, who's smarter? He's not like doing it while you're sitting there, right? You leave and he's like, sweet, it's mine now.
No, this one, he tried to get bacon off of my son's plate this morning while my son was sitting next to the plate.
I mean, it's bacon. Can you blame him? I mean,
I keep telling the kids though, like, you have to watch your plate. We have 2 cats.
that's right. There are predators living amongst us.
Mhm. That's why I always go like this and just go, she's like, my food.
Let's see.
No phone. You stop making noise.
Christy, yeah, leave me alone. I have stuff to do. Christina says, Charles is going for a special training thing for the next 2 weeks. Aw, so leaves at 7 a.m. and should be back around 6 to 7 p.m. Ooh, those are awful days. Yeah, that's rough. And Chris says coffee. Yeah, Charles is going to need a lot of coffee. Tea Leaf says, Kelly, I want you to know that the voice in that book, I'm assuming she means Divine Rivals, in my head were almost all that industrial age transatlantic accent in a really quick pace. Oh my gosh, that totally would fit. Absolutely. Because they're correspondents and they're typing on typewriters. That would totally fit, Tea Leaf. I can see why that's where your brain went. Christina says, so I heard about a thing, readathon, write-a-thon, still trying to find an announcement.
What kind?
I don't know. And Tea Leaf says, it made it really funny. Yeah, that is the one thing that book doesn't have enough of, right? It doesn't really have much humor. And then Christina says, all the words, October, I guess they did it in August too. Huh. So I guess it's a writing one, all the words. Yeah, I suck at all those. Like,
oh, I think I know who does that.
NaNoWriMo just never worked for me.
Oh my god, I used to love NaNoWriMo. And then
yeah, I would participate.
I couldn't participate.
I would participate because I love hanging out with the authors. Obviously, I love hanging out with authors and writers and readers. But I could never get 50,000 words. I just can't. You've seen how hard it is for me to write. All of you are witnesses, which also shows all of the other people like me who have a hard time writing and can't just sit down. And I have one of my friends can sit down and write like 20,000 words in a day. I'm like, I can't do that. And then most of my friends who do this can just consistently write, a book every 6 weeks. And I cannot. I just can't. My brain won't let me. So for all of you out there that are frustrated by that, I produce less, but I still get it done. So you can too.
I don't know how they do it, to be honest.
I don't either. I don't either. You know what though, Alicia? You write fast enough. I think once you get better at actually doing this, right? You get more practice at
Yeah.
forming the story and making it work and understanding how this process works for you. You might be able to be
One of
pretty
those
productive.
people.
Yeah, one of those people, Alicia. But I am not, and I never will be. So I just have to accept my writing speed and keep going. Speaking of writing speed, I know tea leaves like 6 weeks. Yeah, it's pretty common actually.
Right?
So I think we should just go ahead and start this first sprint. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it. All right, so we will see all of y'all in 30. And there is our first sprint of the morning. Moving right along, we are. Let's see. I started at 54.96 and now I'm 58.84. So almost 400 words that first sprint. And how about you, Alicia? How'd you do?
I ate my breakfast sandwich and I got 153 words. And now I kind of am at like I'm stuck.
Oh no, stuck again. That's called writing. I do that too. I do that too.
Well, I've kind of done the beginning over. So like she woke up, she's met the other girls.
Mm-hmm.
We've discovered that they can't open the door until everyone is awake.
Nice.
There is a note kind of explaining what they're there for,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're all sitting down to breakfast, and I'm like, how do I transition from that to they need to find the inscription so the magic of the house can come to life?
Mm-hmm. Well, there are a bunch of girls, and they're from the modern world, or is it a preteen village? No, I can't remember. Like a medieval. It's modern world, right?
Yeah.
Well, then have them bored out of their mind, right? Modern teenagers, they're always entertained by something. They don't know how to be bored. So they can end up, a couple of them can go like, fine, I'm going to find something to read, right? A couple of them are like, I'm going to go explore the forest. A couple, have them split up. And then you can have a couple of them in the library and then they can, do you see what I mean?
Find it, yeah.
Yeah, now they're fed, they're here, they don't know what to do. Someone be like, I don't care what the note says. I'm going to try to escape, right? You know what I mean? Like, so you can
Mm,
have, however you decided their personalities to be right now, split them up and you can have whoever you need to, one or a couple just, find the library and then one person end up with the inscription or whatever. Do you see? Divide
gotcha.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And then you'll hit, that'll be like the end of act 1 is them dividing.
Okay.
Because you're always going to have that one, right? That's like, I'm not waiting. And the other one going, we should just sit here and be good. And then you know what I mean? So you're going to have all of those
Yeah.
different personalities going on. Let's see. It looks like Christina's looking for that writer event thing. And she said she found one announcement on Mama Maggie Instagram, but still looking. SD Hudson said something about it over on Vanessa Spritz.
I think it is Mama Maggie's. If that's the Penumbra something or other, I think she's the one that's doing it.
Nice. T. says, oh dear. And Christina's like, oh dear. And T. says, my brother has a friend that writes that fast. She's a fan fiction writer who might write even faster than that. Yes, some do. Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know. I need to work faster. You do not need to work faster. You need to work at the right pace for you. T. I'm coming around to the idea that it doesn't really matter if what I'm writing isn't good. Nope. Not while you're writing it. You're absolutely correct. It doesn't matter if what you're writing is good. You can fix it later. But you have to write. But that is a hard thing to come across. I'm not very good at it. That's part of the reason why I'm slower. My writing doesn't have to be good, but the story has to make sense. It's hard for me to keep going if the story doesn't make sense. T. things can be improved upon, right? Right? Yes, right. Exactly. But I also try to tell myself it doesn't matter if I'm not very quick at writing. When I feel too much pressure, I kind of freeze up. So I try to avoid it. It's exactly it. Guilt will stop you, right? Like you're like, oh no, I should be doing this, or oh no, I should be doing that, or why can't I do that? What's wrong with me? That kind of stuff that will stop you in your tracks. So another reason why, look, I'm here. I do this professionally and I'm very slow. I'm not the only one. Just most of us are so embarrassed about being slow that we keep our mouth shut, but it's fine. It's fine.
It is what it is.
Yep. Look, you got people like what, Donna Tartt, who doesn't put out a book but like every 5 years or something. You know what I mean? So some people are slow.
Mm-hmm.
Tea Leaf, I'm also teaching myself to write right now, and it's all a process. Yep. That's where Alicia is too.
Yep.
And that's where a bunch of us are. I know how to do this, and I still can't do it fast. All of our brains work differently. Teether says, don't mind me, just having a small freak out. You're fine. You are amongst friends. That's why we're here. So hopefully we've helped you understand you are not alone. Right, Alicia?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, see. Yeah. Yeah. Alicia's like, me too. Again, though, I think Alicia's going to be one of those fast writers when she figures out how her process works.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I really think you will be. Alicia says, take your time, Tea Leaf. Everyone writes differently and at their own pace, and never compare your writing speed to others. You got this. That's right. You got this. We're the morning time pirates. We can make this happen. Ren says, hello, everyone. Good morning, Ren. Welcome to the stream. Listening to Song of the Hell Witch and reading Ruthless Fae. Ooh. That Ruthless Fae must be a honker, man. And you said hello to Ren. And Tea Leaf, I got about 480. Yay! Nicely done. See, we're doing great, man. I will tell you, most professional writers I know, like we're talking like, Jim Butcher, Stephen King, those level, most of them get 2,000 words in a day. Right? So at 480 a half hour, you can do that too. The difference between them and us right now, and that's regular. So that's not, 20,000 words, right? That's not, do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is they usually get 2,000 words they get to keep. Where when I write 2,000 words, I probably only keep 500 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's also something that you learn as you go along. And that's 2,000 words a work day. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Molly is getting TBR planned for Scarathon. Yay! I want to do Scarathon, but I can't. I need a month where I can catch up on these other things that I'm reading, or I'm never going to get my 25 and 25 done, and I'm not going to get my 52 book club done. So the only way I'm going to get it done is to read a bunch of them in October. So I'm close. So it's possible. So I haven't given up, but I can't do another readathon because it makes me read other stuff, which is why I like them. But I'm too close to being the end of these things, and I got to get them done. Goal-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And Tea Leaf says, good morning to Ren and Molly. Ren, hi, Alicia and Tea Leaf. Tea Leaf, yeah, you're right. I know, we're right. We know we're right. Right, Alicia?
We got this.
That's right. Yes. Penumbra Mine, MM Ward is Mom Maggie. Yep. You had it, Alicia.
I remembered.
I did. I think their writing thing though is they have a Twitch stream and stuff like that, but there's no body doubling. Nobody's on it.
Uh-huh.
They just like set timers and that it does not work for me. I need this.
Mm-hmm.
I need people together getting it done. But I could have it confused with another one, but I don't think so. That doesn't work for me. If I could just do it on my own, why do I even need that? Do you see what I mean? I need
exactly.
This. I need this body doubling. I need people telling me you don't suck, just keep going.
Just right.
That's right. And even if it does suck, you fix it later. It's fine. Just keep writing.
That's where the editing comes in.
Exactly. Christina says, hi to Ren, and coffee and contemplation and working on the Bible. Yes, get that book 2 Bible done. Yeah, I scheduled the rest of my Mondays for October for reading sprints, which is tonight at 7 p.m. Central. So same thing as we're doing here, except 45 minutes long, and it's reading. But again, you could do whatever you want. If you want to get some more writing done tonight and you want to join us, please, we'd love to have you.
I will join you, but I will probably be reading because I started the Courting of Bristol Keats.
Yes, I saw that. I want to read that one.
It has Fae.
Oh.
And I'm only 100 pages in, so.
I love it. Yeah, I started Deadly Education yesterday. So this is the last one I need to get done. It is the group book for a Magic Readathon for the Mindwalkers.
I want to read that one. It's over there somewhere.
Yeah, I have to say the beginning, I might have DNF'd it at the beginning if I had not read Spinning Silver and Uprooted and loved them so much. 2 of my favorite books of all time.
Gotcha.
Because the beginning of it, it's all info dump. Oof. It's just complete. The entire first chapter, like the first 22 pages, are just, this is how the world works. basically. And I'm like, who said you could write the book like that? Why are they doing this to you? That's not right. No wonder some people hate this book. I get
Oh.
that. Because this is one of those books that has very mixed feelings. Like people love it,
Mhm.
people hate it. I haven't heard too many neutral opinions. But because I gave her, which is this is a note for all of us authors out there, because she wrote two other books I love so much, I'm like, I'm gonna give her some time. But
Mhm.
if this had been the first book I picked up by her, I would have DNF'd it and not read anymore. Do you see what I mean?
Right.
Because now I've just finished chapter 3, I think, and I'm loving it. This is fascinating. This is really cool. These characters, I've got to know what's going on. But all
So
that
note
info
to
dump at the
self.
beginning, oh,
Don't read
yeah,
that one first.
yeah. I can't.
No.
So I understand why I understand the mixed reviews on this book,
Yeah.
but I will be finishing that tonight. Um, all right. So I will come back. When I come back, we will be at Ren's comments there. So Ren, we will come back to you because we're going to be good today and not do like we did Friday because we are focused on Monday. And we're going to go to our second sprint. Here we go.
Ready.
We're ready. Woohoo! That is sprint number 2. I am moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. I'm really enjoying this part of the story. How about y'all? How did you do?
I didn't get any words done, but I made a list of all the characters and their personality traits, picked their protectors' names, and I'm trying to
Great.
figure out magical powers.
Perfect. That's the part I had to solve in this story, like all of those little details, so I could actually write it. So
Yeah.
that's what I had done last week, and that's the only reason I was able to write this at all. Not yesterday, but last weekend. So yeah, no, I totally understand. That's an important part. Like you can't get lost in the world building and never get anywhere. But once you know where the story's going, there are important building blocks you have to do. So excellent. Nicely done. I think once you figure out what those are, it'll be a lot faster to write the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 900 words in total so far.
Woohoo!
I know it's moving right along. I don't know if I'll finish today, but I'll be really, really, really close. Um, they're storming the castle basically right now, so I'm at that point in the story.
Ooh.
Let's see. We were at Ren's comments, right? Let's see.
Yes.
Ren said hi to Christina, and then all the Zodiac Academy books are pretty. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that was the Zodiac Academy one. That's right. That's the second one, I think. That's right. I forgot. I still haven't read Zodiac, and you haven't either, right, Alicia? Didn't we talk about that?
I have not.
Yeah.
I have it, and then I like wrapped the others. Well, I didn't wrap them. Well, husband wrapped them, so I don't know which one's which. But I know that they are all chunkers.
Yes, all chunkers. It's probably why I haven't started it. Except I thought it was YA because it's an academy, but I guess it is not YA. Like there's some like really smutty stuff in there. So I'm like, I didn't know that. So I don't know. That's things I've heard. Like I said, I just said I have not read it, so don't know. Yeah, Ren says this one is over 500 pages, but reads easy enough. That's what I thought. Right? They're thick, but they read real fast. Kind of like John Gwynn, the of Blood and Bone, right? Is the new series, not new series, but the second series. The first series was the Faithful and the Fallen. Those books, they're 600 to 700 pages, but they read so quickly, right? So that's one of those things.
Zodiac Academy is considered new adult, 18 to 25.
Oh, okay. So in other words, it's YA, but with sex in it. That's really what new adult means.
Yep. That's pretty much.
Christina says, I think some people just need the timer and the chat break. Yes, exactly. So when they do those, when they just put up videos with it, and so you have the timer, that's great. And then there's no chat break. I do need the chat break. I need that part to just, because I have to be like, I only have to get it to this far. Because saying I only have to do it this far helps me do something. Where it's really open-ended, like I have to finish this, that's too open-ended. That's too much for me to concentrate. But then if I don't have a this far and now I get to talk, this is my reward for making it that far, then what's the point?
It kind of helps you also, like, at least for me, like that 30 minutes, I'm focused on whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. But then when I take a break, I can turn it off.
Yes. Yeah, I can. It's okay. I can breathe for a minute. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Monday, and Christina put in the Monday night reading sprints. Excellent. I'm very excited about that. 7 p.m. tonight. I love those. It's my favorite sprint because I just get to read. It's my favorite stream that I do. Tolkien said you can write a book like that. I have to see that one again. I don't remember like that. Sorry, I lost that. I lost that conversation, TV. Gotta love
maybe about the Deadly Education.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's why I don't like Tolkien. Tolkien does all history. His entire series is backstory. Like, it's crazy. And yes, Christina, we were really chatty on Friday. We were really, really chatty. T-Leaf got 451 and you are rocking it, girl. Good job. And Coda did make it. Coda! Yeah, you made it. Good morning. Coda has to go see if Coda is up yet. He is late now. Oh, that was funny that it happened right at the same time. That was hilarious, Christina. You summoned him. Look, you disappeared again, Christina. Why does that happen? Or Alicia, for no reason. Like, you're not on the screen now. You're still
I
on.
don't know.
I know, it makes no sense because you're still there. There you go. All right, you came back. I'm like, why is that happening? Stop it. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's funny. Christina really did just summon Coda. Good morning, Coda. 8 p.m. Eastern. I swear my laptop just does what it wants to. Oh, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern instead of Central, or 8 a.m. Central. Yeah, that's funny. I think that's funny. Well, 8 p.m. Eastern is the reading sprints tonight, so that's what your computer was doing.
Yes.
Yes, that could be what that was.
I wonder if it has to do with the little like megabytes per second at the top, because I can see it says like 5.3, it says 5.73, then it went down to 1.5. Now it's at 4.7. It's bouncing all over the place.
Oh, maybe. So it has something to do with just the. I mean, the Ninja, the Video Ninja that we use, it's free, so very happy about it. But you get what you get with free, so I can't complain too much.
I'm gonna add another like Wi-Fi extender in here, so maybe it won't do that.
Okay.
Because I know on my stream it does it too.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's something is being stubborn.
Now it says 8.06. Goodness, it's all over the place.
It can't make up its mind. Oh, you mean 8 p.m. instead of the star PM? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. I think the shift key was probably hit over the 8. That's all. Tea Leaf, it's sort of like the chatting and being with people provides the structure needed to actually take the break. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Because without the structure needed for the break, it's too easy to ignore work, break, back and forth. Right. Mm-hmm. And then if I ignore the break and just keep working, then I only have to write till this time doesn't work anymore. And then I can't focus anymore. So, yeah. It doesn't. I need the break with somebody else there. I will not self-impose it. I have to have something else there.
I agree.
See. Yep. Hi, Pepe. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alicia says good morning too. And Tea Leaf, and without the actual back and forth, the whole thing is useless. Yeah, exactly. So I don't understand why people that do that obviously are not ADHD. They don't understand the point of these, I think. They're like, people watch them, so I'm just going to put some up. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't think you understand. That's the reason why the Spirit City doesn't work for me.
So I want to try that one.
I bought it. I played with it. It worked for about a week because it was new.
Yeah.
But there's no one else to put in the breaks, right? To make me then take the break.
Right.
There's no one there to force me to work during the 45-minute timer I set, right? Mm-hmm. So I need the body doubling, which is why I don't take my camera off unless like I'm eating, because no one wants to see that. Unless which I think is why you did yours earlier, right? I'm like, no one wants to see us eat. So I will take it off for that, right? I will mute it. I'll mute my camera for that. But mostly I leave my camera on because if I look up and I'm like, oh, Alicia's working, I need to be working, right? That helps. Right. So I leave it on for that, for people whose brain works like mine. And they're like, I'm going to watch this video right now. Oh, Kelly's working. Okay, no, I can't. I'm going to work. It's only till the end of this sprint I can do this, right? So, yeah.
Same.
Yeah. So I do these for me, right? Yeah. So that's why I'm doing these. Christina, my spelling is bad today. Well, your coffee hasn't kicked in yet. You're okay. I get it. I get that. Molly, I am moving on to TBR for the long walk readathon. Ooh, I don't know what the long walk readathon. You have so many readathons, Molly. I'm like impressed and jealous, and also like, no thanks, I cannot do that at the same time.
I'm lucky I
We
can
have 3 more sprints,
participate, like,
right? No, Christina.
right? I'm lucky I can do one a quarter.
Yeah, right. And that's basically what I do because I have my year-long things. So I have to do those too. But I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's too stressful with um my TBR game, because my TBR game, the way I have it done, it's really to prioritize the books I already own. And when you're doing a readathon, you don't necessarily have the books that fit the prompt,
Right.
right? Like I got Deadly Academy or Deadly Education. I didn't own this one, so I got it from the library. But do you see what I
Mm.
mean? So it's like I'm trying to
Yeah.
read. So my game is centered around that. So hence I will get random physical books that might not fit for any readathon. I'll get random ebooks that might not fit for any readathon. So that kind of thing, it's really hard for me to play that game and still read the books I need to. So I end up reading a ton of books that didn't even get on my TBR from that game. So I did get 7 of my TBR done this month. So that's nice, even though, but I read 14 books. Do you see what I mean?
Right.
So I had to read a bunch that wasn't on my TBR. Christina and Tea Leaf said, I need 3 more sprints. Here's the problem, man. We're time pirates. We're stealing time, and this is all the time we got to steal.
Yep.
So yeah, I have work to do. I have other, I've got to go off and do these other things. I have some videos to film. So yeah, there's always other things. So this is it, man. It's all the time we have to steal.
I have to go grocery shopping after this.
See? So we're stealing what we can. Christina says, I'm trying, Tea Leaf. Molly, I'm doing one called Chaos Chaostober. Chaostober. That we had to set ourselves a challenge. Nice. And Tea Leaf, I do TBR games all the time without actually reading the books. Like I just like to find the books for the prompts, and I have no idea why I do that. No, I love that too, man. No, I'm with you, Tea Leaf. There's a couple of ones I'm like, ooh, I want to participate in that, and I choose all the books. And I'm like, I don't have time to participate in that. There's something fun about making lists. I don't know.
I love making lists. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, man. It's just, I love lists.
I make lists for everything.
So do I. And on multiple places. Like I have different places. I keep different
Yes.
categories of lists. So yeah, I love lists.
Yep, I do the same thing. I have like a journal of like all my book lists. I have a to-do list notebook.
Yep. Oh, I'm telling you.
Multiple planners.
Exactly. Multiple calendars. Yeah, no, I'm with you,
Yep.
man. I'm with you. Yeah, Molly says I said it, the personal one, to complete my readathons at 69%. Pretty sure I'll fail. I know, but it's the goal. And Christina says, so one more? Yep, one more. We're about to start it now. Are y'all ready? Our last sprint of the day, the last 30 minutes, we're stealing. All right.
Ready when you are.
Here we go. And there we have it, folks. We have stolen all of the time we have for this Monday morning. I ended up with almost exactly 1,300 words. You can tell I've
Wow.
got the really good part of the story because the words are definitely coming. How'd you do, Alicia?
I was very distracted.
It happens, man. That's why
I mean,
there's
I
two of us.
I got some more research done, and I think I kind of figured out what's going to go in each of the 3 acts.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of now getting it on the page.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. That's nice. You're learning the hard work, man. But also, you're stubborn enough to get it done. So it turns out you are a writer. I'm sorry to inform you,
Well,
Alicia.
I knew that much 'cause I had all the, like, story ideas. It's just getting it from here to paper is a whole different ballgame.
Yep, very different, which is the difference between just a dreamer and an actual writer, right? Difference
Yes.
between a dreamer and an actual artist, right? Is like getting down and making it happen. That's the part.
And
That's
I
why I
can
laugh when people are like, I have a great idea, you write it. I'm like, no, 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 no. The idea is the easy part.
yeah, it very much is.
Yep.
And I've had stories that I've started in the past, but that's just me, like, writing it out like word vomit, but
Hmm.
then I go back and I go, "I don't know what I was writing here.
Yep. Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
nothing."
Yep. I did that too. Like at your stage in life, like I said, I'm so glad that you're finishing things, right? Like that's what we're here for. Because at your stage in life, I wrote a bunch of stuff, but it was all like beginnings or cool ideas or like I never finished a single thing.
Yep.
So, yep. Let's see. Christine was trying so more to give us more. Nope, sorry, we can't. We're at the limit of our stealing. We don't want to get caught, right? We got
Exactly.
we got other things to do, like grocery shopping and editing, right? Like we've got to do other things. And Coda, but what this is proof. No matter what your life is, you can steal a few minutes every day to get some writing in.
Yep.
And Coda says, I think there's something I can't say in front of Christina living in the couch I sleep on. I have several bites around my waist and belly. Yeah, take a look. You know, I held there's this whole study with spiders that said most of the time when people think they're being bitten, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, by the eight-legged fiends. Sorry, I said it out loud if that's a problem. Look, we're spider positive at CDS, Christina. I'm so sorry. I apologize, but we are very, very spider forward. Most of the time when people think they're bitten by spiders, they weren't spiders. So
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't think it's a spider. I think it's more or less like if somebody has fleas, that could be the culprit as well. And at my house,
yep.
all spiders are named Lucas.
Ours are called Zaloxahad. So again, CDS thing. That's
Yep.
let's see. And Tea Leaf got in 583 words. This is a great one for me. You're doing
Ooh.
great, Tea Leaf. Let's keep this up tomorrow. You and I, we're going to keep it up, man. And then Ren made it to 20% of Ruthless Fae and 2% of Song of the Hell Witch. Nice. Molly, oh, Coda, that sucks. Yeah, bites suck no matter what. They
Mhm.
actually had this whole thing, and they said most of the time it's actually staph infections that people think are bites, and it's not at all.
Oh.
Nothing bit you. Yeah, I think that's funny. I was like, who knew? Um, Molly, I actually did some reading, 20% in. Nice, good job, Molly. Tea Leaf is melting. I'm so sorry, Tea Leaf.
Melting?
Yeah, I mean that's the little smiley face. It's melting, so I don't know.
No.
Molly, thank you for the sprints to both of you. You are very welcome. Thanks for being here. We can't do it without you. I know. I'm sorry, Christina. Christina has the all open surprise faces. I'm so sorry. We're very positive about those little guys that keep our lives a little healthier. I have a couple jumping ones that live right here in my office, and I love them. I'm like, you stay here. Anything gets into this house, you eat it. Okay, thanks, man.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I have like I'll live and let live. But if you bother me too much, then out the door you go.
Yeah. I still like the big wolf spiders still freak me out, but the problem is they're always running around on my floor and I've never been bit, knock on wood. So it's like they're not as aggressive as you think they are, but I try to chase them out because my house is not riddled with bugs. There's not enough for them to eat. So
Right.
I'm like, You need to go outside because you're going to starve to death. Like every time I find one like curled up on the floor, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, baby. You probably starved to death. I didn't see you to get you outside.
Yep.
But for the jumping spiders, there's always like a fruit fly or a fly that gets in, or there's plenty for them to eat, but there's not enough for the wolf spiders to eat.
I had one the other day. It was on the underneath of my office chair. And I got up and I'd been sitting in the chair for like 20 minutes. I got up, got a folder of like budget stickers, went to go sit back down, and he moved. And I was like, Lucas! No!
Lucas, you just scared me to death. That's right.
No, go outside.
Go outside. And he was there the whole time and he didn't bother you at all. Do you see what I mean?
Didn't bother me
like
at all.
they don't-
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got up, he moved, I noticed, and that was it.
That was it. You got to go outside now.
No, Lucas.
Yep. Let's see. Coda says these bites have dual puncture marks. I actually got severely sick, and the doctor said if it's scars, that means you are allergic.
Oh no.
Let's see. Well, you know what? Your cats aren't doing their job because anything bigger than the jumping spider, my cats usually get them anyways.
Yep.
Let's see. Molly, that is so much better than I was thinking of. And Christina, I'm not so positive about them. Yeah, no, I love them. I don't like want them as pets, right? I don't go pick them up and play with them, but they are definitely an important part of our environment, and it doesn't bother me so much. I used to be terrified of them, by the way. Terrified. And I completely changed. I learned more about them. I hung out more around them. I completely inoculated myself. And I was like, you know what? These things are actually pretty cool. I didn't like being afraid of something that's so much smaller than me. That's dumb. So I just went, I was like, no, I'm not going to be afraid of them. That's just dumb. They can stay free and in the wild outside my house. Christina says. That's another one of those things. I'm not big on personal ignorance, like my ignorance, and I couldn't stand my ignorance of thinking there were no spiders in my house when I knew they were everywhere, right? So it's like, let me learn about them. And that was the difference between moving from Chicago. See, Christina's in Michigan, right? So in Chicago, it's cold for so much, we don't really have like this infestation of spiders. And when we moved to Houston, they are everywhere all the time. It is warm. There's like Florida for you, Alicia, right? It's warm. They're everywhere. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to function in Houston if I do not take control of this fear. And so that's what I do. When there was a little jumping spider running around my desk and I called my husband at work that he has to come home and kill it, I realized I had a problem. I'm like, I am not that girl. Let me fix this. And I did. So don't tell me you can't fix your fears, because you can't.
Nope.
So, Coda said, pretty sure it's more likely to be a spider in my house worth all these plants everywhere. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, you've got to have the spiders, but those spiders are keeping your plants healthy because they'll eat those aphids. Another reason why them biting you is unlikely. They're eating the aphids off your plants. You're absolutely right. You probably have a very healthy spider population in your house. And Christina says, thanks for hosting today, Kelly and Alicia. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Christina, trying to get all the things said while not listening to the chat right now. Sorry, Christina. I'm so sorry. La, 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 la. All right, we're done with the 8-legged talk. All right, Christina says, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, save progress. I did save my progress. Make sure y'all save your progress.
Did.
Laundry, take meds, all the important things. Stretch, which is what I'll be doing next. And show some love to the like button. For more Sprinty Fun Readathon, go to the Sprinty BookTube Bible. Absolutely. I think it's Monday, so I should be going over to Nicole's Sprint next. That's usually my Monday thing. Molly's laughing. They've got Shannon's sprints, Vanessa's sprints listed. And Coda says, only Nimbus lays on my couch and he's 76. His only job is to remember who he is, where he's at, and to live until I die. See, Coda's got old cats just like you do, Alicia.
Yep.
And Christina says, I was not afraid of them before I got sick. It was bad. Yeah, I can see that, right? Once you have some kind of reaction to something, it kind of changes your brain about them. That I understand totally. Molly's like 76. I'm sure he's calculating cat years, right?
Yeah. So 76 is actually equates to 15 in human years.
Yeah.
Because Isis is 15, so she's about the same age.
Yeah, because they age better than dogs, right? So that's why they tend to live longer. Yep. It's because they get all those naps in. Why am I fighting naps? Naps are apparently good for you.
Right? I need to start taking more naps.
Right?
I will live forever.
That's right. Oh, thank you, Christina. Put in Nicole Sprints. Like I said, that's usually where I go on Mondays. And Molly gives hugs to Christina. And Christina says, thanks, Molly. And Molly says, note to self, don't visit Coda. Are you allergic to cats? Christina said, naps are great. And T. Lee says, naps and sunbathing. Yep, that's what cats do. And like Coda also said, he's solar powered, just like me, right? So sunbathing is nice. You can see by my pale skin, I don't want to get skin cancer, but I need the sun. It just has to be there, though. I don't have to actually be bathing in it. It has to come in through my windows.
Agreed.
So, yeah. Yep. Naps, sunbathing, and nighttime zoomies. Yep, that's the cats right there. That's the entire cat life cycle.
And treats.
Don't forget the treats. That's right.
Isis will lead me to her treat container when she wants her treats.
Yep. Awesome. Tea Leaf is actually a cat. Yeah, because obviously she understands them very well.
Cat whisperer.
That's right. All right. Y'all are amazing. That was it for our break. We stole all of our time, and we will be back tomorrow morning to steal more time. And I'll see you then. Any last words, Alicia?
I can't think of anything.
That's going to be your last words every time.
Pretty much, because I never can think of anything. I mean, I have a new video out. There's Lego builds tomorrow after writing sprints.
Okay.
So other than that, not too much.
Very cool. Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you tonight for reading sprints or tomorrow for writing sprints or both. I'll see you then.
Bye.